Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week's vlog comes from the Atholl Arms in Dunkeld. We stayed here previously and we loved it. It is fantastic. We're staying in a different room and I'll take you a wee look about. This hotel is incredible. They have got a fantastic beer garden with a covered sort of terrace overlooking the River Tay with live music and stuff. It's located in Dunkeld. Dunkeld's a beautiful wee town, so I'll take you a walk around there. I'll show you the art galleries and the different wee shops and food places that we've got here as well. We are a very short walk or drive, whatever you prefer, from the Hermitage and Pinecone Point, so I'll take you up there. I also plan to go for a bit of a wild swim. The food is amazing. They have won AA rosettes for the quality of their food, so I'm looking forward to that. We also had one of the best, probably the best, hotel breakfast that I've ever had here, so I'm looking forward to it as well, and it's fantastic. So stick around and I'll show you what we got up to this weekend in Dunkeld. So let's start with a wee tour of the room. This is room 10. It is recently renovated. They're constantly working on the rooms, trying to keep them updated, keep them fresh. One of the things you need to know about this hotel is that the rooms they try to make really, really unique. They've all got different decor and different layouts and stuff, which is fantastic, so you can have somewhere different every time you come to stay. We previously stayed in their huge, I think it's their honeymoon suite, big freestanding gold bath in the room, massive, the fluffiest, softest, cleanest carpets I've ever encountered in my entire life. I know that's a really strange thing to go on about, but trust me, if you come here and you stay in that room and you feel the carpets, you'll know exactly what I mean. But this is room 10, it is recently finished and I love it. I absolutely love the decor, the wallpaper with the sort of forest feel. The bed is huge. I don't really know if it shows very well on the GoPro the size of this, but it is, I don't know, at least a king size, probably even bigger, because we've got a king size back at home and this is substantially bigger, I would say. It was really comfy in the last room, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got a wee couch here as well. The room that we stayed in had this the last time as well. I love these windy ledges with the wee sort of furs there for you to just sort of sit, take a seat. If you want to read a book, you can sit and do that as well. Big windows, and this one looks out sort of onto the main street into Dunkeld, and Dunkeld is beautiful. You can actually see just through here out there. That is a wee art gallery, and there's loads of wee nice places like that to walk up and down. So I'll do that over the course of this weekend. I love my TV, especially at night going to bed, and they think of everything here. This is their years in hospitality clearly shown when they're designing their rooms, because this one comes out in tilts so that it can face the bed, which is a lovely wee touch that no necessarily everywhere thinks about. They have got your wee coffee machine with your nice sort of tartan cups. They've got complimentary waters there for you as well, and these lovely wee chocolates, and of course champagne on ice, which I can't wait to get stuck into. The party piece of this place is their beer garden. It's in a fantastic location right on the banks of the River Tay. They've got this sort of wee walk-through part with the outside seating, so you can choose where you want to be. They've also got the covered sort of terrace when the weather isn't as great, because it is Scotland after all, and they've got a bar. They put live music and stuff on there as well. It's just a great place to be, especially this weekend. The weather is to be really, really good, so I think that's where you're going to find me for most of the time. The last time we came here, my partner was heavily pregnant, so she couldn't enjoy a drink, so she's already down there at the terrace while I do all this nonsense, enjoying a drink down there, and I'm going to join her very soon. And this is the bathroom, which is beautiful. I love this sort of black on white, is it monochrome, is that what we call it, which is sort of all the rage just now. I really, really like it. I love all these finishing touches with the sort of brass. Big shower, bath, which I love when I'm away at a hotel as well, enjoying a bath, because you don't always get the chance to do it at home. So stunning, the room is incredible. I can still smell the fresh paint, which I love. But go onto their Instagram, look at all their rooms, there's something for everybody. It's also a dog friendly hotel. In fact, I would say it's more than a dog friendly hotel. They love dogs here. They've even got a doggy menu that you can pick from as well. So the human food's good, the dog food's good, there's beer, there's music. I've got a big smile on my face because I know how good it is. It's different when you turn up to somewhere you've never been, you're not entirely sure how good it's going to be. I know this place is great, so stick around and see what we got up to for the rest of the trip. I then went to join my partner in the beer garden. It's huge with lots of different places to sit, for picnic benches on the grass, couches with parasols on the left,
and a large marquee for when the weather isn't so nice. There are also some bar stools out in the sun right in the riverbank, which is where we decided to spend the afternoon, and I worked my way through a selection of their pints.
So what an amazing afternoon. We've basically just been sat down on the terrace, right on the River Tay. Sun is beating down, incredible drinks, a couple of nibbles here and there as well, some chips and some crisps. What more do you want in a day like this? You don't really want to be doing too much. Took a very short walk up Dunkeld Main Street, some of the shops, art galleries, delis, whiskey shop, chocolate shop and stuff like that. So there's stuff to do, but we just wanted to sit and relax. It's a child-free weekend. We've not had very many of them at all, and we've not had one for a while, so we're just making the most of sitting, enjoying each other's company and enjoying the sunshine more importantly. Crashed my drone into the bridge right next to the hotel, and it's now lying at the bottom in the River Tay, which I'm gutted about, but it's one of those things. If you don't laugh, you'll greet, and it's not going to stop what I'm doing this weekend anyway. So I think I'm going to be able to pull some of the footage off because I've got an SD card in my controller, so I might be able to show you the actual crash as well as some drone footage of the hotel. Just about to head down to the bistro now for dinner. Food was incredible the last time we were here, so let's see what we get. Enjoy me there.
The bistro's in two parts, the bar area where you enter and a larger area tucked up the back, which is where we decided to have dinner. I started with the venison carpaccio served with rocket salad, parmesan shavings and a beetroot and raspberry dressing. We also had the hand-dyed scallops served with pre-lentils and Stornoway black pudding. I dyed for my own scallops and these were as fresh as any that I've pulled for a lock myself. For mains we got the duck breast with pre-lentils, crispy kale and smoked pancetta served with char-grilled vegetables. We also got a dish for the specials board which was oven roast chicken breast, haggis bonbons, seasonal vegetables, peppercorn sauce and sweet potato crisp. As you can see from my plate, I loved every single bite and left nothing. For the dessert menu we got the Belgian chocolate cheesecake and the Dram Brulee creme brulee which were so good I even forgot to video them.
Hello, so we had dinner which was absolutely incredible. Food the last time was really good here. This time it was even better again. Every dish was fantastic. We then went back down to the river, had another drink, and we've came up to the room. So we ate a Coke, so absolutely rock and roll. But that's the way it is when you've got a wedding and you've got a baby free weekend. We've now come up and I've just been sat here on the windy ledge. There's a band playing across the road. We've had the window open and we've been trying to guess the tune before the band starts singing, so that's about as exciting as well these days. But it's been a great day. I'm going to just chill now, get a nice early sleep, get up in the morning. The breakfast here the last time was unbelievable. Best hotel breakfast I've had. Looking forward to that, so I'll catch you then.
At breakfast you can choose to have hot tea or coffee and there's a selection of fruit juices and waters to help yourself. I went for a tea and controversially I put my milk in first. You also get offered fresh toast and you can choose for white, brown or a mixture. There's lots to choose from for the menu, from cereals, fruits, yogurts and porridges to things like eggs benedict, smoked salmon and vegan options like avocado on toast. There was only going to be one choice for me though, and that's the signature breakfast.
Good morning. So that breakfast was unbelievable. I said it the last time we stayed here as well. Definitely the best hotel breakfast I ever had. All the stuff's top quality, cooked to perfection. I loved it. Set me up for a big day. Plan the day is that I'm going to go up towards the Hermitage, Pinecone Point. Hopefully going to go for a bit of a wild swim up there as well. And then we're just going to enjoy the sunshine. It is roasting hot already. It's about 10 AM and the sun is blazing, so should be a good one. Good afternoon. So up this morning, had an amazing Scottish breakfast. Went back to the room and just had a lie down doing nothing. I know I keep going on about it. This is a baby free weekend. We don't get very many of them. And any of you parents out there will appreciate how good it is. Being able to just lie down and do nothing. Watch a bit of James Martin on the telly. Got myself up and out and I've came along a walk to the Hermitage. It's a 4-minute drive for the hotel. You could easily walk. It's £4 to park. And I showed it the last time on my vlog. Plan is going to go a walk up to the Hermitage, Pinecone Point, and if I can find a wee point to go in for a swim. The River Braan runs through here, and I'm sure there'll be a wee pool or two that I can get into. I'm absolutely gutted. My plan was that I was going to fly the drone through the Hermitage and up through the river. I was going to fly it through Pinecone Point and out over the view, and you were going to see all that good stuff, but crashed into the River Tay yesterday. I'm going to try and wade in and see if I can get it to get the SD card out, because I got some good shots of the hotel. So let's see how I got on with that, but take you with me about this absolutely beautiful place. So I think this will be my pool where I get a swim in. It's just the other side. That's the Hermitage there. That's the falls, which I'll go and show you in a second. But I think I'll be coming back. Nice sort of calm part of the river. Get myself a wee dip in there. So this is Ossian's Hall, and I'm going to try and be very quick because I've got it to myself. You can actually get married in here as well. We've got up here these sort of mirrored paintings. And then through here, so really cool, and I've managed to get it for myself very briefly. It's a nice sort of roof light up there as well, so yeah, a really cool place to get married, but definitely worth a look. I am going to go around this way and just get a wee look at it through the riverbank, but then I'm going to head this way to Pinecone Point. So there we go, that was Ossian's Hall in the Blackland Falls. Beautiful spot, really popular, especially a day like this when the weather's so nice. The car said it was 29 degrees on the way up here. Don't know if I quite believe it's 29, but it won't be far off it, to be fair. And when you get days like this in Scotland, it's just unbeatable. And Dunkeld is a perfect place to be because you've got a bit of everything. You've got this outdoors, you've got hikes, you've got rivers. But you've also got the actual town itself if you can't be bothered with any of that stuff. Nice cafes, bakeries, galleries, pubs, and most importantly that beer garden, which is where I'll be. Let's get up to Pinecone Point and get a look up there. You also come across this totem pole on the way up to Pinecone Point, which is very random and seems quite out of place, but pretty cool all the same. So I'm making progress up the walk. Can be a wee bit steep in some places, nothing ridiculous. There's kids sort of running up and down it, but if you do have some mobility issues, might be a bit of a problem. It's not a ridiculously far walk. Decent signposting and stuff along the way as well, which is laughable because if you watch my last video, I took the wrong path and had to tumble down a hill to find Pinecone Point. But that was my own stupidity rather than lack of signs, just me not paying attention. So nearly there now. Great walk, honestly, so peaceful. Walking around, hearing the birds singing in the trees. Aye, you just can't beat it. I mentioned in my last video as well, this is another pair of my Kyle on the wild sunglasses. They've got thousands of different types. I've got 3 different pairs. And aye, I'll put the link in the description below. Use code James15 for 15% off any of your orders. And that's on top of their current buy one get one free deal that they have running as well, so check them out. Great Scottish company. Well, let's get up this hill and see this viewpoint. So there you go, you turn the corner and the viewpoint comes into sight, and as you can see with the sort of cladding on top, that's where it gets its name, Pinecone Point. And also it's surrounded by pine trees, and what a stunning view you get looking over Perthshire, the River Tay and the A9 which maybe isn't as scenic, but hey ho. Now that sound you hear in the background isn't a war breaking out. I think it's a clay pigeon centre or something along the lines. No ideal, to be honest, when you've got the nice sort of tranquility of the woods and the walk, but hey ho. Aye, lovely, and I've currently got it all to myself. You can see what I was planning on doing. I wanted to fly my drone straight through that gap, right out and over there. But it wasn't to be. I'll try and stop going on about my drone now. But amazing, going to sit here, enjoy the view for a wee bit, and then head back down and see if I can get in the river for a wee dip to cool down, because it is boiling hot. So that was incredible. Kind of get the smile off my face. I just love getting into the cold water, particularly on a day like this when it's really, really warm. I probably had to do a voiceover and some music here that because there was some of the young team were there and they were playing music and YouTube will copyright me for it. So they weren't causing any harm, they were perfectly good. Got a couple of them to take a few photos for me actually. So aye, really, really nice, great spot. I mean, 5 minutes walk through the car if you're lucky. So well worth a dip if you're in the area. Going to get myself back to the hotel, keep my dry robe on. I'm going to see if I can wade in and get my drone to get the SD card out it. And fingers crossed we managed to get it. And then I'm going to head into the beer garden. I'm going to get myself a well-deserved pint after that walk. I'll see you back here. Good evening. So I've came back up to the room just to get freshened up before dinner. I didn't want to leave that beer garden. I genuinely think it might be the best beer garden in Scotland. I've obviously not visited everyone yet, so I'm welcome for MD to tell me any different. But it's just phenomenal. I just love how it's got different layouts. You can sit in the grass in the picnic tables. You can sit down the side in the wee sort of almost like booths in the nice soft chairs. You can sit under the marquee. You can sit outside right by the river. It's just perfect. You can have your food there as well. People are coming back and forth with trays all day. Drink selection is top class. Dogs everywhere, which I personally just think makes a pub or a beer garden. And well-behaved dogs, they have to be on a lead and stuff, so if you don't like dogs, they don't need to be near you either. But genuinely didn't want to peel myself away from there. The only reason I peel myself away is it's time for dinner, and if it's anything like last night's dinner, I'm in for a treat. So let's see what we get.
We decided to eat in the Riverview restaurant, which is beautifully decorated. We started with the crispy parmesan flatbread with creme fraiche and sweet chilli sauce. The scallops were so good the night before we had to order them again. For mains, I had to go for another favourite for my first visit, the seafood basket. It contains battered fish, scampi, salt and pepper squid and chilli prawns, while she went for the pepperoni and jalapeno pizza. The fish is the crispiest, lightest batter I've ever come across, and everything was cooked to perfection yet again. For desserts, we got the key lime pie and the Belgian chocolate and clementine tart. Again, these were fantastic, but we struggled to finish them as we were so stuffed. We then headed out to the lounge to chill with some drinks as the rain had moved in outside. The pints of Asahi and the Balvenie whiskey went down a treat before heading up to bed.
Good evening. What a day I've had. Went a lovely walk, incredible scenery, went for a swim, which was fantastic by the way, definitely go there. Came back, the beer garden was just perfect. The music, the piano singer, sunshine again, drinks were fantastic. Dinner, incredible, loved that dinner. The food here has just been absolutely top notch. And then enjoyed just relaxing in the bar the night as well, having a drink before bed. But it's time for bed. I feel incredibly lucky, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. What a sleep I had last night. The beds at this hotel are so incredibly comfy. It makes you never want to leave them. Just about to head down for breakfast, and I don't know what today. I really want to get another one of the fry-ups because they're genuinely fantastic. But I'm also thinking I should try something else on the menu. I don't know what today, to be honest. So let's see what I end up with when we go down here.
Another cup of tea was a must while I try to make my mind up. In the end, I decided to go for the smoked haddock and the poached eggs with toast. The fish was perfectly smoked and slightly salty, which went well with the nice runny yolks of the eggs. This was a great dish and it was nice and light before the drive home.
So unfortunately it is time to check out at the Atholl Arms in Dunkeld. We have had the best weekend. What a place that hotel is. The food, the rooms, the service, the drinks, everything is top notch. I said it earlier in the video, but I challenge you to show me a better beer garden than they have got right in the banks of the River Tay. Even if you're not coming to the hotel, come and eat and drink in the beer garden itself. You won't regret it. I want to thank all the team for everything they've done this weekend. Their service has been absolutely top notch. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember, like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you on the next one.